peekaboo. I see you looking at me, looking at you. Hold up, where you going? What you doing? Who you seeing? What you need? What you want? I said, without you by my side, my side, my side. Without you by my side. One time from side to side. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. One time from side to side.
What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. The market taking a bit of a dump here, and it's looking like we might have an actually fun day to trade today. Let me know how you guys hear me. Everything sounds good? How's the music? Is it too loud, too low? The Beast, what's going on? Jerry, Rohit, what's up? Siva. Good? Awesome. Now we're just doing take profit trader. I don't have any MFF accounts today. Matt in the house. What's up? What's up? Joyce. We're getting a little bounce here. Let me see. Can you see my chart? Where is it? There it is. We're getting a little bounce here off of this previous support zone. On the NQs, we saw at 7 a.m. We bounced off of it. We bounced off of it yesterday. When was this? No, it's actually the 25th. This is the hourly chart. We bounced off of it here. We bounced off of it here on the 28th at 1 p.m. And now we came right into that level here. I wouldn't be surprised really to see that level kind of hold here this morning. Possibly. We have important earnings going on today and tomorrow. Today we have, after the bell, we have Microsoft and Meta, Robinhood, Qualcomm. And then tomorrow after the bell, we have Amazon and Apple. Tomorrow after the bell is super important. Yeah, today I feel like we kind of get like, with Meta, we kind of get like that business type of how our business is doing in the economy, right? And tomorrow we get how's the retail sector doing with Amazon and Apple. So today we kind of get a glimpse into our businesses spending dollars on advertisement with Meta, right? We get that, you know, what our business is doing, because if things are looking like a slowdown, we're going to pull those advertising dollars back. Sounds better? Okay, cool. So that's what I'm thinking today. And then tomorrow we get Amazon coming out, putting out their earnings, and then we'll have a glimpse into how is the consumer doing. Are they spending money there? You know, so we'll see. Crazy start to the morning, yeah. Rohit is a little loud. Well, how about now? Yes, sir, it is. I got it a few weeks ago, along with the hat. Just hadn't used it yet. All right, cool. So this morning right now, just looking for this level to continue to hold support for a continued bounce. I'll watch and see if we get towards 378, 380 area. If we get towards that 380 area to 400, I might look to see if there's a short opportunity there and might take a trade on it. Code Carnival, what's up? So we'll be doing a giveaway at the end of the stream this morning. We'll be giving away a $50,000 take profit trader evaluation, and we might even do a free course as well. I'll go ahead and have two winners today.
You could pick any item you want. I'll go get it for you. What have you always wanted?
Ooh. Honestly, I really wanted the AirPod Maxes.
Yeah, there are ads on this. There we go. Right, we got 4 minutes to the open here. So yeah, we're gonna trade this morning here. I'm gonna be trading here on Apex Eval just because I had one there that renewed itself last week. I already have all 20 accounts passed again, so I have not converted them yet. I was planning on doing that today, expecting today to have a little bit more upside of a move, and then I was like, you know what, today in the afternoon I'll convert those 20 into funded accounts, PAs, and we'll start trading them probably tomorrow on the 1st of May. That's still going to be the plan. I just kind of wish I had them already converted, but to sit here and convert 20 accounts right now, that's not the play. So I'm going to be just trading over here on an Apex Eval. I'm going to be trading over here on a Take Profit Trader Pro account. Got a couple there cooking. Taken multiple payouts out of those over the last week. Yesterday was my very first red day, and I don't even know how long. And it was just one account at Take Profit Trader. That's all I traded yesterday. I do have a Take Profit Trader evaluation I got to trade as well. It's over here on my other computer, so unfortunately you can't see it on the stream, but I will call out whatever I'm in, and then I'll post the screenshots over in the Discord. The Discord is free, guys. Let me get you the link to the Discord if you're not in it. Here's the free Discord. Random stuff, what's up? It's gonna rocket green. I'm gonna short the crap out of it then. Are you that certain? Are you putting everything on the line? Whole net worth. Layla, what's going on? Let's check over here on the SPY. Jerry says, first red day, I'm out. I only follow traders with 0 red days and 10 Lambos. First red day, and honestly, I don't even know how long. I didn't even bother to count and keep track of it. No idea how many days I was green in a row. I don't care to know. I did have 6 days in a row of Take Profit Trader payouts. So every day last week plus Monday of this week, I got at least 1 payout, if not 2 payouts. So like 1 payout out of, out of each account that I was trading in at the moment. So that I do know. Well, that ended yesterday because yesterday was that small red day. So over here on the SPY, you can see the nasty sell-off we've had so far this morning. Started really just around 7:20 a.m. rolled over completely. I would expect this level. I would expect this level to kind of hold a little support here. I don't know. There's the bell. I wouldn't expect us to just dump down here. That's a gargantuan dump, especially with Meta earnings and Microsoft earnings today and after the bell. We'll see. Damn, Random. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that, bro. So we are with a quick test of the 300 area, pulled back right into 50. 50.3 minute candle. Just trying to organize my screens here, guys, so I can see your chat. All right, I see chat. Jerry, thank you. We're just sitting at that support zone that we talked about earlier. Switch over here to the NQ screen. We're sitting right there at that hourly support. That was a really nice bear flag formation earlier. If this level cracks, I imagine we get a nasty little flush. I would not want to see it crack now, though. I'd like to see it jump, trap some bulls, and then we can flip the switch around 19,400 area. That'd be ideal. Kind of like trick them into a double bottom here. We test 19,400, reverse course from there. But so far, the SPY with a nasty opening candle. Look at this 3-minute candle on the SPY. Are you kidding me? From 547.67 to 545 and change. Wait, 544? No, 545 and change. SPY trying to bounce there, but struggling. News in 11 minutes, the beast just let us know. Playing around over here short with an eval at Take Profit Trader. Needed $200 more. Looks like it's gonna need a little bit more than that now. Oh, there it is. Everything's back. Okay. I lost connection for like a split second. Really weird. Yeah, I lost connection for like a split second. Super odd. Even my Tradeovate like flashed, like it turned off and on. Really weird. So I did briefly. Okay. Yo, ex-trader. Morning, Tony. All right, so far we're just trading sideways here underneath 19,300. If this 19,300 area breaks out, then yeah, you should see the little squeeze that we were talking about. But if it continues to hold resistance, we might see it just break the lows. Wealth charts did the same thing. Something with the data providers then. So right now we're just bear flagging here underneath 19,300. SPY underneath that VWAP. Here you got the SPY underneath that VWAP right there. NQ looking tired. SPY testing the lows. So we're right back to testing those lows there. They look like they want to crack. The SPY would need to extend just a little bit lower here in order for those lows on the NQ to break. There they go. All right, so we got that little quick scalp there. It was in a TPT eval that only needed $160 more to pass. So finish that one up now. I'm actually gonna have to go back in there and lose a couple bucks later. So again, now bouncing, trying to bounce off of that hourly low. There's your hourly support zone. Previous resistance area turned support here, here, and here, and here. And now we're well into testing that area. Everything's looking weak right now, that's for sure. There we go. We're heading lower now. Well, the actual trade that I would have preferred this morning, which was to bounce off these lows for a short opportunity up there in front of 19,400, doesn't seem like it's going to come today. So now I'm looking to see if we can extend lower and then hold 19,250 as resistance. 19,280. So basically this area right in here. Let's switch over to the 3-minute chart. Basically this zone. I want to see bounces back up into this zone. See if they hold resistance.
Listen, paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app and $9.99 a month for a music app and...
Oh, look at this, bro. Where are my Cuban coffee drinkers? Look at this thing. I can't even tilt it too much because... There you go. This looks delicious. Delicious. This is the nectar we need so that we can get some nice green trades going. All right, guys, remember, towards the end of this, the stream, we're going to go ahead and do that $50,000 Take Profit Trader evaluation giveaway. And do me a quick favor, guys. I'm having some Twitter troubles, so I can't share the stream on Twitter. I'm not going to be able to pretty much use Twitter for at least a few more days. Do me a favor. Share the stream on Twitter. Tag Take Profit Trader. And let everybody know. Come join us. Also, smash that like button for me. Nathan, do you trade the eval aggressive? I trade evals extremely aggressively, and then I trade my funded accounts somewhat aggressive depending on the price action, and then I trade my personal account rather conservative. Jarius, what's up, man? Random stuff, man. RIP those calls you entered. Guys, don't try to catch a falling knife. That's how you get stabbed. Jerome says, if you trade with Take Profit Trader and fail during the evaluation, do you have free reset with renewal? Yeah. When your thing renews, it'll just, reset itself. I think every firm does that. That's really how it should be. I know a firm that boasts about them doing that, like it's something special, but that's just the reality. That's how it should be. If you blew up an evaluation and you keep the subscription and the following month it renews, it should reset itself. That's how they should all be. All right, guys, looking to see if we can get a bounce back up into, I'm going to show you why. Look at the SPY. I'm looking for a bounce back up into this level, which is your initial morning low and the VWAP zone. That would put us right into this vicinity on the NQs. That'll put us right into this vicinity. I'm looking to see if that level can hold resistance so I can take a trade. So far, we're just selling straight down.
Stop. Don't get a HELOC until you know about HEI. HELOCs are loans. You borrow, pay interest.
Yep, no problem, Jerome. Did you mean ABC setup? Or NBC trade? It's a variation of that. Nathan, at the end of the stream, we'll go ahead and go over what you got to do to partake in the evaluation giveaway. So later on, towards the tail end of the stream, we'll take some time. I'll let everybody know what they have to do. You guys will go out and do it, and then a few minutes later, we will announce the winner. Correction territory is at 10% from the all-time highs. So get the SPY's all-time high, deduct 10%. That's correction territory. We were briefly in bear market territory this year. We were down 20% off the all-time highs of the SPY. I was buying in my long-term investment portfolio when we were down there. I bought when we were about 10, 12%. I bought a little bit more at 15%. And then I bought a chunk at 20%. And I still have some dry powder on the side, waiting to see if we do in fact enter into a recession. And then I'm just going to be scooping things up as long as they're at, at discounted prices for as long as it takes. I'm 41 years old. I ain't retired anytime soon. So I'll be buying it up in my Roth, wife's Roth, and then my taxable investment portfolio as well. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce here. Let's see if this bounce wants to play ball correctly. You know what I just did? I exited and I made 65 bucks. I thought I was entering a short to scalp in an evaluation, a brand new evaluation I got yesterday at Take Profit Trader. So I was in all 6 contracts, but I was not in an evaluation. I was in one of my pro accounts. That just happened. That just freaking happened. I exited the trade. I made 65 bucks. Really 100, but since I was in 6 contracts, the trade commissions were 35 bucks. So I made $65. The trade lasted 12 seconds. Bro, thank God I noticed. I thought I was in an evaluation. Wait, I gotta I gotta post this over on the Discord. Whoops.
Are you looking to start your own business? Well, look no further than busy.com.
There it is. I posted it on the Discord.
Your LLC filing free. You just cover the state fee.
I mean, it would have worked out beautifully had that thing just dumped.
Then select the plan with all the
But
features and
I
resources
see, that's the thing, and I know this has happened to most of us at a point in time or another.
you don't just get a great offer.
We enter a trade that we did accidentally, and then we get caught like a deer in a headlight, and we don't know what to do, and we just hold on to it and hope. No, just cut it. That's a good lesson right there for all of us. You just cut it. I cut it. As soon as I noticed that I was not in an evaluation, I cut it. I cut it because that's not what I wanted to do in that account. Yeah, I know Top Step banned Morocco, I think it was. I mean, there's nothing that one can do about it. It's just what it is. And I know some regulations pop up in certain regions, and some of these funding companies aren't allowed to participate in those countries. So it is what it is, you know. I know it sucks. I really understand, and it sucks. I feel bad for people who are literally making a living at these firms in these countries, and then these things happen, and now their livelihood. This is why it's so important to move some money into a private account and trade it, and be ready to trade in that one in the future if you need to. Guys, Ritza says music is too loud. Earlier, some of you said it was fine. I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, chat. We're going to do a poll. Is the music too loud? Yes or no? Boom. You guys go on and vote. Let me know if the music is too loud. Because it sounds fine on my end. All right, I see those votes coming through. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce here. I want to see a little bit more of a bounce before I consider any short setup here. Switch on over here. I'm going to start with a starter there. Nathan, it's definitely my main firm I use right now, along with Apex. And for the time being, Top Step, but I'm looking to get out of Top Step at some point. Guys, remember with Take Profit Trader, you can use coupon code all caps JESSEW, and you can get 30% off right now and free pro activation. Come on, what are we gonna do? Are we really just? I don't want to see a strong bounce. That's why I'm entering a starter here. My stop will be over this 50 zone. Patrick, what's up? Oh, Jerry, you did that yesterday? you said let's see what it does. That's awesome. I'd really like to see a bigger bounce, man. Guess I'm not gonna get it. Man, I really wanted to see a bigger bounce. This is disappointing so far. Yeah, this is pretty disappointing. All right, I'm gonna use this 500 and change as a buffer on this account. And take that off there, $566. The setup isn't coming how I wanted it to. I needed this to get a little bit higher. I wanted to see it up here in the 20s. We only got as high as like 15. And I really wanted to see it up here in the mid 20s. But I guess there's just a little bit too much weakness right now. Oh, Ritz says, I think my headphones are just... Damn, you got them high quality headphones. That's why. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. I'll help you out a little bit here. Lower the tad. I think I might have messed it up. I did. I shouldn't have touched it. Shouldn't have touched it. There we go, lower, man. That sucks. All right, there you go. It's back. Can you hear the music now? Can you guys hear it? Okay, cool. Yeah, Jerry. Definitely not. I mean, there's some trades to be had in here. The setup I really wanted didn't come. Like, I didn't really get exactly to my level. Caught a little bit of a trade on it, but that's it. Johnson says, thanks for streaming. I've been seeing your success. Was wondering how you use position size. Also, Jesse, what's your approach to the intraday once you pass the take profit combine? Okay, this is very simple. Position size. Ready? That depends on you. What's high risk to me might be, you know, super high risk to you. Or what's low risk to me might be crazy low risk to you. The risk you take on a per trade basis is going to depend on you, on the trader, on the individual. If I'm comfortable risking $1,000 on a trade, right? Maybe your net worth is like $10 million and you're like $1,000 is chump change. You know, you can risk $5,000 per trade all day long. Whereas I risk $5,000 on a trade, I'm like, shit, that's a lot. You know, I get nervous. It doesn't suit me at this current time, right? So you got to figure out the amount that you are comfortable risking on a per trade basis. And then that's your position sizing that you're going to utilize. Your position sizing is going to be based on where your stop loss is. Your stop loss isn't just a random number that you pick out of, you know, thin air, where you say, oh, every trade, I'm only risking 20 points no matter what the chart says, and that's it. That's not how that works. I mean, you could theoretically say that that's what you're going to risk always, but then you got to only trade setups where that risk is 20 points. You might find a setup where your risk is 30 points and then you don't take it because you say you only risk 20 points per trade, which is perfectly fine. But what you can do in order to take on that 30-point risk on that specific setup is adjust your position size. That's why it's better to say, okay, I'm going to risk X amount of dollars per trade versus saying I'm going to risk X amount of points per trade. I might have a trade where I'm risking 50 points, basically, like a little while ago, I was really, you know, in that vicinity. And then I might have a trade all within the same day where I'm going to risk, 10 points. Or I'm going to risk 5 points. Or I'm going to risk 20 points. So the difference there is going to be that I'm going to adjust my position sizing so that I'm risking the same amount of money on all those trades. And then for the other part of your question, how do I approach the intraday? I always tell everybody, if you're new to trading, right? You're new to trading, you're new to prop firms, you're new to intraday trailing drawdowns. Just get in there, you know, with a goal, make your money, exit the trade. Exit the trade. And then rinse and repeat every single day until you hit your target. Jesse, is that how you trade your evaluations? Absolutely not. I trade my evaluations where I'm going to try to pass that evaluation in 1 to 3 days, depending on the firm's rules. That's it. Oh, that means you blow up a lot of evaluations. You're damn right. Of course I do. But I don't tell anybody to try to pass their evaluations in 1 day. Like, for example, at Apex, you can pass an evaluation in 1 day. When I go after my evaluations there, especially the $50,000 ones, I go after them to pass them in 1 day. That means I blow up along the way. But that's cost of doing business for me. Okay? I'll spend, let's say $5,000 in a month, And I don't know that to be true. I know that 1 month it was, but I'll make, you know, 10, 15, $20,000 in that month. So it's like the equivalent of me paying my supplier a wholesale cost for the units I'm selling, and then me turning around and selling those units at retail and making a profit. That's how I treat these props, okay? But if you're new, I would never tell you try to pass an evaluation in 1 day. That is horrible. You're gonna blow up way more than you would, you know, if you took it nice and slow and easy. It's just the way it is, you know, because if you're not consistently profitable, then it doesn't matter if you pass your evaluations in 1 day. You're just gonna blow up the PA. You're just gonna blow up your pro account. You're gonna blow up your sim funding, more than likely. So you just gotta treat this much slower. Now, if you're a consistently profitable trader, and I know all consistently profitable traders try to do this, we try to pass the evaluations as fast as possible because we want to get into our sim funded accounts as fast as possible so that we can get to our payouts as fast as possible because we want to put money in our pockets. I couldn't, you know, I can't say it any simpler.
In other news, Florida residents are going to be happy to hear this. It just came out. There's a new website where any Florida resident, as long as you live with...
Yeah, I prefer them too, Jarius, but it's like I said, right? I'm profitable. So I want to get in and out of these evaluations as fast as possible. 10 a.m. news just hit.
Want to fade away into the scars, all lights on my bones. I'm here to stay, and I don't know what it's all about. Get to the part where there are no
Pending home sales are up.
part where I feel complete.
Chicago PMI is down. Came in under expectation for April. PCE. Where's PCE? We're refreshing the page, but we still haven't gotten that number out. There we go. Okay, so core PCE, no change, or 0.00% month over month. Pending home sales are up. Personal spending is up. PCE price index month over month, 0.00. Forecasted at 0.00. Don't really understand that, honestly. PCE, core PCE, year over year, in line with expectations at 2.6. Previous was 3.0. PCE price index year over year in March, 2.3. Forecasted at 2.2. Previous was 2.7. And then Chicago PMI 44.6. Forecasted 45.9. So, coupled with the news and pre-market, I don't know, feels almost like we're going to be a little bit choppy here. Watching this 19,200 area, see if it wants to hold resistance. Yo, Fungus TV, what's up, man? You can't see? That's my screen there. There's no trades on it.
Ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. Uninterrupted videos and an app made just for music. YouTube Premium. 1 subscription, 2 apps. Try 1 month free.
Guys, look at the SPY setting up for a 9 AMA VWAP crossover right there. Looking pretty good. If we stay under 19,200, we should sell off some. The trade under that level isn't a terrible idea by any means. Keeping a close eye on that level right there on the SPY. Guys, remember, take profit trader, coupon code all caps JESSEW, 30% off, and 0 activation fee. Link and code right there in chat for you. We're testing that 19,200 area again. I'd like to see a quick pop into that and then reject. If we get up over 19,200, then the trade is invalidated, in my opinion. Or we got a choppy, some choppy action. There she goes. She's going to try to pop into that level. Nathan, awesome. Thank you. Good luck on that eval, man.
Consistent trader, then it's time to stop relying on indicators, trading alerts, and
all right, so far so good, holding underneath that 200 area, but it's got to hold under it. If we start to pop over that zone, volume increase on that pop, that could, result in a change in direction here, maybe some chop. That SPY getting into that 9 AMA right now. This is the level right in here. Nice decreasing volume on this bounce so far. So that's always nice to see. Taking a piece of profit off there, putting stop at break even on the remainder. Just one lot left, a runner. I'm gonna let it run. I'll trail. I want to see us get under 50. If we can get under 50, we'll be in good shape. Under 50, we're in good shape, but it needs to get under there. It'd be nice if it got under there rather quickly. So stop at break even. It's gonna hit my stop. I hit it. $300 trade. I could have taken the profits down there and booked $1,000 payout on TPT today. Instead, I'm probably not taking any payout right now on them. So far the setup is still there. I might look to re-enter it if we reject. But at this point it'll be in a different account. Up 200 in one account, up 300 in another account, up 500 and something in that account from the trade earlier you guys saw on Apex. Sitting tight for now. We've broken up above 200 now. SPY testing the VWAP zone a little bit more in depth. If it's going to roll over, it needs to reject that level. If it breaks up above VWAP, then it might get a little bit dicey. Volume starting to increase as we test VWAP. Showing buyers stepping in here. Only 10:09 a.m. guys. It's still pretty damn early. It's kind of been slim pickings. Yeah, hands off for me right now. So far, just the one Apex trade you guys saw. And then the two take profit trader trades over here in this other computer. This is like the max zone in my opinion now, where if this NQ doesn't reject this level, we could see this push up to 300. Like it's at the level now. Like it needs to reject here. If it doesn't, then it's got room to 300. Could be a little choppy, like a little bit of a deep push. Nice, the beast. That's what's up right there, man. Guys, remember, do me a quick favor, hit that like button. Jerry's such a beast. The beast is such a beast. Yeah, we're at the do or die level on the NQ now. Like that's max resistance area right now for me. Anyways, intraday. If we get over 40, I think, you know, I think that's the level for me. That it's like, gotta stop out of that if if you're in a trade. 50 max, because it's that vicinity. Right now, SPY holding VWAP. It should have rejected that level. It's not looking the best for the shorts right now. See, previous support, we're testing it right now. Resistance earlier, now we're right in its face. It needs to reject that level, otherwise this thing will rally. See, right into that previous 15-minute support. So you're experiencing max level, in my opinion. SPY trying to get off that VWAP. If the SPY were to get back under VWAP, then that's when everything gets in trouble here. But right now, NQ looking strong, looking like a strong little bounce here. We'll see. That whole 40 zone right there. There she goes. She's popping right into it. Looks like it's going to want to test that 50 area. You can see the candle like twitching, like it wants to just break right through that and give you like a boner candle to 300. All right, so there it goes, SPY, right off of VWAP. We had just a one little trade, man. That's it. Because this isn't even like a daily support level it's bouncing off of. Yo, good morning, Sarith. I help you with my TPT problems. Like, what's your TPT problem? All right, guys, 10:15, almost 10:15 a.m. Gonna let these charts kind of play out a little bit longer, and then probably in about 20 minutes, we'll go ahead and do the giveaway. So on the 1 hour chart, NQ trying to bounce back into that previous support zone. It's trying to bounce back up into that previous support zone there. That could be a level for a short opportunity as long as it remains underneath this zone right here. I passed 2 tests last week, but haven't gotten the pro accounts. You told me to send me an email. I tried to contact you through Discord and send you my email. Are you the person that sent me the... Are you the person that also sent me the message on Facebook? Oh, guys, today is the last day for Apex 80% off. If you'd like to use Apex 80% off and $50 resets. Yeah, I don't do the DMs on Discord. If you only try to contact me via Discord, then yeah, I definitely haven't gotten your message. Go to this website here. Go there and just go through the contacts and send me your email. And put the email that you use with Take Profit Trader. And then I'll send it to my contact and they'll look into it. I can't make you any promises on anything, but all I can do is just send it in and they'll look into it. All right, so now it's another different type of do or die for the NQ and the SPY. You've broken up above VWAP on the SPY, and now you'd want to see it. If you're long, you want to see it hold that. Because if somehow it does one of these, then it's game over. Although I would not be surprised to see a choppy session here moving forward the rest of the day with, what do we got today? Microsoft and Meta earnings after the bell. Yeah, the beast. That previous support zone we talked about on the hourly chart on NQ. Support, support, support. We tried to hold it today in the early morning, and we broke underneath it, and now we're testing it. Normally we would look for this level now to become a resistance zone. No, Rohit. Earlier I said that no, I don't have any my funded futures evals to give away. I have Take Profit Trader. That's the one we're gonna give away. I did 2 my funded futures earlier this month, but I don't have any right now. At 10:19 a.m. We'll give it about another 10 minutes, see what happens, and then we'll do the giveaway.
And $9.99 a month for a music app, and $12.99 for a fitness app, and more money for
Commercials. Yeah, it looks like that setup for the long worked out nicely. Boom, right there. More news? What do we got? I figured it was crude. Those usually are late in the day. Yeah, we got, or late in the morning. Crude oil inventories coming up in 10 minutes. What a slow morning, man. I was really hoping to have some better trade setups. Like when we saw that morning dump, I thought to myself, you know what? Today's gonna be awesome. But right now, this is like you're starting to do a reverse or an inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, and now we have another shoulder to build. Yeah, man. You know, we had that crazy, early morning volatility there, and I thought, okay, maybe the first half of the day is gonna kick serious ass. But it really, all we did was open up, flush, one halfway shortable bounce. I was able to get some profits with that one, and then that was it. It's been nothing but choppy, grindy upward action. Yeah, I really wasn't even at my desk. I didn't get to my desk until I think, what was it, like 8:45. I know that I got to my desk after the 8:30 numbers dropped. I kind of forgot about them, to be honest. But even then, with big earnings today and tomorrow, I'm not looking to go crazy. Bro, I don't understand people. This one person today messaged me, oh, I have pro accounts that haven't been converted, blah blah, they've been there for days. Here's my email address. I send them over. Then my guy gets back to me, tells me they don't have any past accounts waiting to become pro. He only has one past test, and it's already become pro. This is not the person from chat earlier. It's somebody earlier today on Facebook. So now I look like a freaking asshole.
We've already sold over 2.9 million barrels.
Like if you have a legit, like I had the other day. Listen to this one. You guys ready? The other day, I did a giveaway for my funded futures, and the person went out and traded their my funded futures giveaway account that they received. They fucking blew it up. Then they came back and said, oh, I don't remember what bullshit story they gave me. And then I sent that to my funded futures. And my guy is like, no, they blew it up. They, you know, it wasn't, there was no issue, blah, blah. I think he said that he couldn't sign in. I don't know. He was just trying to scam to get another account. That's a type of bullcrap that will ruin it for the whole community. Legit. That's the type of bullcrap that will ruin it for the whole community. And then, like this morning, now my guy, thank God that he and I, you know, we have a good working relationship. But it makes me look bad, right? So I'm trying to help people in the community, and they're trying to fuck me. It's not funny. It's not, and this is the second time. And I have very little patience for fuckery like this. I have a lot of patience for a lot of things. I really do. And some of you in the Discord know that. But I have very little patience for this. I hate that because now it makes the stream awkward. But it had to be said because I just got this email right now. 10:02, well, a little while ago, 10:02 a.m. It's 10:25 a.m. I just saw the email now. And I notice a trend on the fuckery side of things. Yeah, Jerry, it's definitely, bro. Super crazy work. Nah, no problem, QDT. Anytime, Elijah. Absolutely, the beast. Glad to hear it, Rohit. Guys, 19,300 zone is the level I was talking about earlier for resistance. I would love to short the crap out of it there, but I just don't have faith right now in this. I mean, it's scalpable. It definitely is scalpable. But looking at it from a bigger time frame, looking for a move to test the lows, I don't know. I don't know that we get that with the SPY being above VWAP. I gotta remember to go back to my evaluation later and lose some money because I made too much on it. I have another one here with a zero balance. I might save that one for later or tomorrow because right now it's meh. Jerry, great question. Jerry says, how do you determine when to let your winners run? So I let them run. I scale out. You'll never catch me for the most part in like one lot or one contract. And I'm just trying to catch, you know, a huge part of the move with that one. I like to scale out of my trades. So for the most part, I try to have at least 2 minis. Or I try to have multiple micros so that I can scale out, right? So that I can maybe scalp a portion of the move and then hold on to a runner and let that one do the running. And then I'll trail my stop with it. One tidbit I can give you regarding how to know if it's going to keep running, keep an eye on the volume. If the volume keeps increasing in your direction, then that's a good sign that you have a good chance at continuation. Doesn't mean nothing's 100% in this racket. Nothing. All of this is purely speculation, right? That we use when we do our technical analysis. That's it. MCC, haven't gone over them yet. I will be going over them in a little while longer here. We're letting these charts play out a little bit more here, watching this 19,300 zone. Yeah, there you go. The beast got it. The beast got it. 19,300 zone there. Not bad. Like right here's a good area, in my opinion, for a short, for a scalp, or to watch for a pullback, roughly back into, God, bro, the range is huge. Back into that 19,200 zone to see if that level wants to hold support for bounces, and as you make the possible right shoulder on this reverse head and shoulders pattern. Oh, seems like it doesn't want to pull back. It doesn't want to give you that reverse head and shoulders. It's just going to take off from there. There you go. Right over 300 into 312. Golly. Jarius, what made me trade NQ versus other instruments? When it's come to futures, I started trading futures on ES. I haven't traded ES in probably a year. I mean, recently I took, and when I say recently, it was this year. I think it was like in January. I took a couple of ES trades, but they were purely accidental. I was in the wrong chart. I was eyeing, so not wrong chart. I was eyeing the NQ chart, but I had an order montage off to the side, and I clicked that, and that was on ES. So I haven't purposely traded ES in a long time. Why did I gravitate towards NQ over ES? I don't know. Probably I'm a freaking degenerate that wants this crap to move lightning speed, because I come from the small caps, low float world, right? I started learning trading when we traded small cap, low float stocks, right? We're talking about very low floats, 1 million shares, you know, a few 100,000 shares. We would look for the press releases in the morning, make the beast, Jerry, they all know. And then we would trade those. We would trade them, you know, when they would get halted, and like they know, they remember certain levels out of a halt can become support, and you can get long, short in front of these levels, and you can bang out some disgusting wins. So coming from that crazy adrenaline junkie trading, started trading ES. It's perfectly fine. I loved it. And then I learned about NQ, you know, and then that was it. I was like, oh, screw this shit. I can never go back to ES now. I'm used to these crazy moves. They suit me better. And even when I trade the overnight sessions, where I have trades that'll last multiple hours, I'm still in NQ. Damn it, Jerry. I needed that laugh. Jerry says, we don't talk about that anymore. The scars are real. They freaking are real. Those small... Well, you got to understand, right? So I traded small cap, low float runners. Okay. And then as time progressed, I started trading nothing but Boeing calls and puts, so Boeing options, and Tesla options. I would trade nothing but Tesla. I have over 1,000 live trade video recaps on this channel, and probably a good few hundred of those are nothing but Tesla options trading, where I recorded my screen live and I traded nothing but Tesla options. And we're talking about weeklies, day trading, when Tesla was like $1,000, $2,000 stock. There's a bunch of videos like that on this channel. My best month ever, I made $10,000 while at my Keys house on a nothing more than a laptop and a little external monitor. And I was trading nothing but Tesla options. And bro, what insanity that was. It was just pure insanity. But that's why I trade best in intense volatility. Like, you put me in sideways, grind the action, and I'll go red. I'll probably be red. And that's when I've known to go on tilt, because I get pissed and I get chopped. But you give me roid rage volatility, I don't care the direction. And that's generally where I excel. And if you give me a bear market, I excel even more. I've made more money in the last 4 months than I did all of last year. I'll put it to you that way. Zero-day expiries, bro. Remember that? Bro, what? See, guys, the Beast and Jerry, the daytraderchatroom.com is my website. And we used to run a chat room where I traded live every single morning. put out call outs, alerts, and all that good stuff. And the Beast and Jerry they're old time DTC pros. They've gone through all my courses, finished them all from start to finish. And they got their DTC Pro badges and their mods in chat and stuff. And we reminisce about these days. They were fun, but they were mean. They were mean days. Started futures back in October. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, there's no ES kicks ass. Each point is a $50 deviation on your P&L. TQ says amen. Yeah, there you go. So if you like NQ, then yeah, stick to it. I like NQ for the reasons I outlined now. Those of you familiar with OTC or pink sheets, okay? Tell me that V-shaped recovery on the NQ right now doesn't look like a damn pink sheet stock. Any ETF stock prop firm? Not that I know of. There's more regs on equities that there is on futures and crypto. That's why you tend to see props. These are funding companies, not real props. Later, the Beast. Take it easy, bro. What was I saying? That's why you don't really see that many props or funding companies in that space you're talking about. All right, guys, let's get ready to do the giveaway. This market is trading like garbage right now. And with the earnings that we have coming out today, with Meta and Microsoft, I imagine the rest of the day is going to be somewhat choppy-ish, sideways action as the market waits for these, big time earnings. And then tomorrow we have Apple and Amazon, other huge ones as well. So no sense in spinning the wheel here. Later, the Beast, bro. MCC says no, stay longer. I'll hang out a little bit longer. We can start getting ready for the giveaway. 10:30. All right, so for the giveaway, I'm gonna put a link in chat. It's gonna be to an old stream. You guys are gonna go over to that stream and you're going to comment on it. Comment whatever you want. And what we'll do is we'll pick a winner from that stream. We're using a software that'll pick a random winner, obviously. How would I be notified? Just follow me on social media. Join the free Discord. Follow me here on the channel. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, every time I upload a video or go live, you'll be notified via email, via your YouTube email. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook, wherever, and you'll be notified. I also post, here on the channel. Just basically follow me on social media or join the Discord, and you'll know when I go live. Okay, so go to that link right there, click it, obviously, comment in the comment section of that video. At 10:50, we will pull up that video on the screen here, and we're going to go ahead and pick a winner. Oh, that's cool, MCC. I post on there as well when I go live. Yeah, like Jerry said, click the notification bell and subscribe, and you'll be notified when I go live.
In a cold night, emptiness haunted me. I saw a light, but it was too dark for me. I heard you calling, I saw your sleepless face and I felt hard. I guess I'm falling for you, girl, I can reach the stars. Oh, the nights when you couldn't sleep, I was there carrying my gun, shooting at the demons, see your dreams, making them more fun. Yeah, and if you wanna run away from the best you've done, yeah, I'll be there to save the day. I'll be your rising sun. I was cold, you gave me warmth when no one did. I was lost, you showed me love.
Yeah, Trader 007. You saw that, Jarius? I was just looking at it as well. I was just looking at it. Joyce, what's up? All right, guys, remember, do that and you're entered in the giveaway. Small day for me today, guys. Just 200 bucks in one account, 300 in another on these pro accounts with TPT. You get spoiled when you start making like $1,000 almost every day, like last week, and then you get those daily payouts, and then you have a small day like today. You get spoiled, but the reality is it's a pretty damn good day. 500 bucks. I could have had more, but I was holding that runner. I could have had a nice 800 bucks on that account, which would have put me almost at 1,000 on the day. No, it would have put me at 1,000 on the day. But I decided to hold that runner and put the stop at break even, and you know, that's what happened. Cool. You guys got 9 minutes left. You know what? In the meanwhile, Q&A. We can do a little Q&A session. Ask away. We'll do the best I can to answer your questions.
Nothing is guaranteed, such a thin line in between. Colder than ice when you're next to me. First time we met, I knew I had to make you mine. Couldn't see all the warnings, cause you looked so fine. When I look into your eyes, my heartbeat stops.
All right. What's a good indicator for volume? Freaking volume indicators. Where's my chart? This is your volume right here. You don't need anything else than that. Like, you don't have to have some special, like, just watch your volume. If we're pushing up and your volume is increasing, buyers are buying. You know, if you're pushing up and your volume is decreasing, that's weak bounces. Did you have a 9 to 5 before trading full time? I have not had a 9 to 5 in like 19 years. I don't know what that's like. You couldn't get me into a 9 to 5 for anything in this world at this point. And throughout those 19 years, I've had moments, some recent in the last few years, that I could have made more money going to a 9 to 5. I was put through the ringer through the test because I always said I will gladly take pay cuts and continue working on my own and being around, seeing my kid grow up, you know, being around to be able to do whatever I need to do, go outside, play, if we can take a little trip, take it, you know, stuff like that, versus going and having to get a cubicle or having to work at a lot or a site, you know, or having to work on the road, sales, because that's just what I always do or did. That's what I always did, sales. And I got put to the test, made less money, but had more freedom. I'll take that any day of the week, because to me, money is nothing more than a tool that allows me to buy nice things, and more importantly, allows me to buy my freedom. Jesse, have you ever tried algo trading? Can you share your opinion on algo trading? Like having like inputting my data into an algorithm and having it trade for me? No, I've never done it. I have no interest in that either. Is Jonal doing good? Jonal's doing good. Jonal. Damn, Shark. You remember Jonal? Jonal's doing good. Still talk to him on a weekly basis. He's actually working on a site for me. Regarding Top Step, if you make way more than 5K, let's say 50K, and eventually you are invited to go live, what happens to the 50K? Thanks. Well, if you're in a 50K account and you have 50K in profit, they take you live, they'll take you live with 50K. If you're in a 150K account and you have 50K in profit, and they take you live, they take you with 50K. Now, if you are in a 50K account and you have 60K in profit, they'll take you with 50K. They're not going to take you with 60K. And then lastly, if you're in a 50K account, for example, and you only have 10K in profit and they take you live, they're going to take you with 10K. What time is it? All right, we still got 2 minutes, guys. Do the thing in order to be entered into the giveaway. Enjoyed to have Jesse company while trading. Appreciate it. One thing really improving is TPT customer service. They reply much faster than before. Man, I love hanging out with you guys. It's always fun. It's always a treat. Seriously, some people say that. But, you know, I don't know who means it or who doesn't. I know I mean it. Because, you know, I trade here all day by myself. Not all day, all morning. By myself and in the Discord chatting away. So it's always fun when I'm in there chatting. But every once in a while, it's nice to get on the mic and talk with all of you here, like kind of like more interaction than just typing. Jarius, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I tried to get my book, but it says page not found after the order. I don't have a book. Also, it sends me to an email for successful order. Still don't see the book. There's no book. I don't have a book. I don't know what we're talking about here. Can we withdraw the 50K after we move to... I don't know. Siva, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know how Top Step works that out. Oh, the course? What'd you do? Like the free one? Your email starts with an L and an A and an I, L-A-I. Your email starts with that. Elijah, if your email starts... Oh, wait a second. That was somebody else. Because now I see your email. Yeah, you did it twice. You should have an email that'll like send you, I guess, your credentials or something. Check your spam box. Yeah, I don't know MCC, man. I'm not affiliated with Top Step, so I don't really know all the ins and outs of of that specific thing. I just know what's readily available to the public on their website. When they take you to live, I think they let you do a payout before you go live. I don't know how much they let you withdraw before taking you live. I don't know, man. You'd have to ask them. I don't have a contact there either, so I don't know. A new video pops up tomorrow. It talks about some of the stuff like Project X. You're not going to want to miss that video tomorrow, so make sure you hit the notification bell. Why am I not affiliated with TopStep? Because TopStep, I used to have an affiliate account with TopStep through my business, the daytraderchatroom.com. But TopStep eliminated their affiliates. I think it was sometime late last year. They don't have affiliates anymore. They don't work with affiliates anymore. The people you see on their YouTube are people they invite over to speak. I believe some of them get compensated by TopStep. I believe. I don't know that to be 100%. I don't know how much they get paid either. I don't know if they have them on salary. I don't know if they have them as contractors. I don't know. It's not my business. So I really don't know that. But I do know they don't have any affiliates anymore. Or at least not affiliates like the other firms have. So, yeah. All right, 10:50. Time for the giveaway. So here's the video that we're doing the giveaway on. Whoops. Hold on. There it is. All right, so we'll click that, copy, and then we got to put it into the auto generator. We'll bring that on over. We will paste the link. Number of winners 1. Filter duplicate users, so your duplicate comments do not give you an edge. All right. Whoops. Damn, man. Market's pulling back a little bit here. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Rohit, you won. There you go. Rohit. He says, hi, Jesse, sir. Well, hi, Jesse. Well, hi, Rohit, sir, to you. And you won, brother. Are you in chat? If you are in chat, then what I need from you is your TPT email, the email associated with your TPT account. That way I can get you the credit for the $50,000 evaluation. Congratulations, sir. Red Dip says, thanks for the content you make. Always very thorough with the props. Appreciate your time and efforts. Well, I appreciate you saying that, man. I really do. New video tomorrow. You're going to like it. If you like my videos, you're going to love tomorrow's video. It's a lengthy one, guys. Tomorrow's video is lengthy, but it is jam-packed with prop updates. I'm not sure, MCC. Guys, maybe some of you can help MCC out there. I'm not sure why he wouldn't be notified. Maybe check your spam as well when it comes to the YouTube notifications. All right, Rohit, I need that that email address. You can send me an email like you did last time that you won. I think you won the course last time. Send me an email with your email address that's associated with Take Profit Trader. I will give that email to Take Profit Trader. They will add a $50,000 evaluation credit to your account. Jarius, I do 2 to 3 videos a week. On average, about 2 videos a week. And then I stream every so often, whenever I want. No real set schedule on that just yet, as far as streaming goes. So I'll have a video down tomorrow. It'll be uploaded to the channel. It's actually already uploaded. I just got to add the thumbnail and schedule it for tomorrow. Yeah, I noticed that, Shark, but it's Rohit Ready 134. Let's click on it. It'll take us to his channel. So Rohit Ready 1340. Yeah, it's the one commenting. You can see You can see where he said, okay, I will. You can see his avatar to the side is the same as this avatar. Gotta be attentive to these things. Oh, there you go, guys. The SPY bouncing back up here, pushing towards the highs, and Q also pushing that 50 zone. Siva, I think I did a video. Pretty sure I did a video on TPT live. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure I did it. I could be mistaken. Nope, here it is. TPT Pro. There you go. Yeah, Rohit, send me the email and put in that body of the email your email address that you use with Take Profit Trader. It needs to be the one that you use to log into Take Profit Trader. Send me that one. Send it to me now, please. That way I can confirm with you that I have it. While we're here. Sorry, with 3 minute, 5 minute, 2 minute, doesn't really matter. You know, I feel like the 2 minutes too close to the 1 minute, right? And I feel like the 5 minutes sometimes is a little bit too slow. So 3 minute comes in right there in the middle. I like it. So I go with the 3 minute. Let me exit out of all this. You can see here I have 15-minute chart, 1 hour chart, daily chart, and then my 3 minute. I execute on 3 minute the trade ideas I come up with on the 15-minute, 1 hour, and daily chart. My pleasure, G. Rohit, did you send it already? Let me know. It's going to be 11 a.m., guys. Time is flying today. The one thing not flying around much is this price action right now. We're just trading sideways again 1350, holding resistance. That actually would have been a nice little scalpable short against that 350. Rohit, did you send me that email? You're killing me, man. The subject line is awesome. All right, I'm refreshing my inbox. Got it. Gotcha, my man. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna do something real quick here. And I purposely did this because I want to reward the people who stay here throughout, who really support the channel. We're going to do another giveaway, but this time it's for a course. Okay? Give me a second here. All right, so, whoa, what happened here? Oh, there we go. Okay, so, where'd the comments go? All right, this is the video where the comments were. We're going to copy that. We're going to go back to the comment picker, and then we're going to give away a free course. Obviously, it's a paid course, but you're going to get it for free. All right, so we go 14. Filter duplicates, paste. Get those YouTube comments. Click start. Let's see who the winner is. Sarith, you won a free course? You won it. Are you still in chat? There you go. Okay, I need you to send me an email. I'm going to put the email address in chat here. Send me an email there right now. Put a subject line and then come back to chat. Let me know what that subject line is so I can make sure it was you. And then I'll hook you up with a free trading course today. It'll be probably one of my day trading courses, or maybe the futures course. I have to check and see which one I have there that I can easily get for you really quickly. And I'll send that one over to you. It'll probably be the futures course, I'm thinking. But I got to check because Jonal's doing some work on the website. So I got to see what I have. All right, there you go, guys. So we gave away an evaluation to Take Profit Trader. We gave away a course, a trading course, and made some money along the way. Pretty good day. I mean, look, it wasn't a banger. It wasn't like last week where I made, what was it I made? Like a couple $1,000. And we passed an Apex eval in one trade. That one was fun. But all in all, I like it. We had a good time. Gave away some good stuff. We're getting the breakout over 350 right now. The one we were talking about earlier. We're getting that push here. Now we probably push into those 400s. New video pops up tomorrow at 11 a.m. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you're alerted when that video goes live. I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's a long one, so have your coffee ready or your favorite drink because you're going to have to sit there for a minute. But it's worth it in my opinion if you want to stay up to date on everything that's happening with these props, all right? And we're going to be talking tomorrow about everything from those SROs that some props are talking about to Project X, which is up to something a little fishy in my opinion. And we're going to also go over Top 1 and we're going to go over Blue Sky tomorrow. So a lot to unpack in tomorrow's video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Any questions, don't hesitate on reaching out, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's comments.